Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Monisi and this is my husband, Andrew.
Hello.
And today I thought that we could do something a little different so you can get to know him and us, because we just celebrated 8 years of marriage. I thought that we could tell them how we met. And do you want to start off?
Yeah, we started out as just friends. I was in Canada and she was in Ohio. And we were introduced by a mutual friend in Kitchener, Ontario, at a church event. And then we started texting. Well, actually, it was Facebook.
I sent you a Facebook.
Yeah.
We were Facebook friends. And then one year at camp, I sent him a message and I was like, I thought I saw you at camp. Are you still here? Something like that.
Yeah.
And then you had like some
I had to get my head checked.
Sinus issues. And I also had the same kind of scans done, very similar for my epilepsy. And so we got to talking about that. We had that in common. And then slowly we started talking about spiritual things.
And then you asked for my number?
I did, because I said it would be easier to talk if we had texting. So apparently I knew what I wanted.
I don't blame you.
And that's how we started talking, and basically it slowly progressed. And I think like what attracted me to him was how he wanted to learn more about God, and you were growing in your spiritual walk. And then you got baptized after we started dating. Scandalous.
Yikes.
It wasn't like one of those missionary dating type things. Is that what they're called? I don't like that, but it was a bit like he knew he wanted to give his life to Christ. So yeah, that's the gist of it.
Yeah, covers
And
it.
then we dated for how long? 2 years?
I think so.
Almost 2 years, and then you proposed.
Yeah, it was August. I didn't remember that much.
And then, yeah, the rest is history. So cute! So I have a few questions. How does it feel having a wife that is a content creator? I hate that word so much.
I mean, you do your own thing, I do mine.
Yeah.
But no, it's cool to see you pursuing something that you enjoy doing, because I know that can be hard. So yeah, I think finding something that you enjoy, and yeah, I mean, I'm not too involved in it, so.
No, you're not at all.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Because some people I think are too open, I think, on their pages, like their channels.
Yeah.
They talk too much about personal issues, which can be awkward for the husband, I think.
That's true.
Yeah, so I don't do that. And I think it's awkward when people do, because it can cause a lot of issues in the marriage and relationship. Anyways, that's a whole different topic. But okay, so what was the hardest part? If you don't know, we actually lived in Canada because he's Canadian. I moved to Canada when we got married in 2016, and then we were there for 6 years, and then we moved back to the USA 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, for me it's 2 years in October.
Yeah, for me it'll be next month, I think, 2 years.
August, I thought.
August, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you were still working. So what was the hardest part about moving from Canada to the USA?
I think probably starting fresh with everything. Like, a lot of the jobs I got in Canada were from knowing people and building relationships, and here it was tough to start out fresh. And I mean, I went through 2 jobs that I absolutely hated before finding where I'm at now. But again, it was, I think what helped me with this job is I had similar backgrounds with my boss. So not having those connections definitely was a little tougher. And then I think obviously hockey is a big part of our Canadian culture, and so missing that connection was probably one of the toughest parts. Like, playoff hockey in Canada is something.
That's sad.
Something different. Now I just yell at the TV by myself.
That's so sad.
It's still fun.
You have to find, I feel like you have to really search for people that have the same passion with hockey here in the States. Like, there are some, but it's hard to find.
Well, not in Ohio.
Not in our location. Okay, do you think that there are any challenges that we've faced because we lived with our parents, like, from basically the month that we got married, we lived in his parents' basement apartment, and then moving here, we lived in my parents' apartments or basement, and it was not as secluded as your parents. But do you think that it's been a struggle for us to adjust to living on our own, or has it been a lot better?
For me, it wasn't a struggle at all.
No.
There's
some things, I think, because you're more independent.
Yeah.
So
it's probably been tougher for you being away from your mom.
Yeah, because, well, for you too, it was easier. It wasn't as tough when we lived with your parents because you were always in the basement, even before marriage. That was like your place of, you would hang out there. And then it was harder for you to move to my parents. Like, it was harder for me to move to your parents. And then it was easier for me with my parents. But still, we're very happy to be on our own finally after 4 years.
Like 7?
Yeah, 7.5-ish. Yeah. That's crazy. What has been your favorite DIY I've done?
I think your desk. The
blue one?
Yeah, the blue one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you would say the green one with the walnut stain on top of it.
Nah,
Really?
that desk was way nicer.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought that desk turned out perfectly.
Thank you. I have a lot more to do. Oh, this is exciting. So what are the projects you're most excited about to work on at the house?
The house. Ooh.
Our house.
Well, the basement, which I have a vision for that you might not like.
Hey, you have good taste.
But
I think you're more retro.
It depends.
Like, sometimes you have more retro vibes.
Because originally my office I was going to do like all white with a lot of LED colors, or lights rather. But then I went with the dark academia.
Yeah, I can't wait to I really have to make that video, but I feel like right now it's too cluttered and I have to redo your TV stand.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I had YouTube when we made that. You made
No.
that one. So he actually built this TV stand and we left it in Canada. And then, like, with moisture in the basement, it gets moldy and stuff. It happens. And I don't think we put any protection on the wood. It was just like, we didn't know what we were doing at the time. So I want to fix that up and we're going to paint it to match his office. And then after that, I want to show you the little makeover of, because we have the office, like, when it was blue, it was like a baby blue when we got here and moved here. And then Andrew decided, like, he wanted this really beautiful green color.
Well, not all green.
No, yeah, just like an accent wall, and then with some greenery.
Yeah, but I think for the house, I think the sunroom will be nice.
Yeah.
Because I like sitting outside and reading, or just having breakfast out there, or when you can hear the race cars.
Yeah.
At the track,
we
which
have
is
a track pretty close by.
6 kilometers away. Whatever that is in miles, it doesn't make sense.
You cute Canadian.
But yeah, I think that'll be one of the fun ones.
Yeah, we're in the process of figuring that out now. With the patio, it's like a sunroom, and it's, what is that, aluminum? Is that what it's called? Because it's really, like, thin. Yeah. It's not really, if we had money, we would redo the whole thing, but it's like $40,000, I think, to do that. Okay, do you have any questions?
Okay, yeah. Do you have any projects where it went completely sideways and not what you expected at all? And, like, kind of how did you react to that?
Oh yeah, the side tables. So the side tables, I actually just recently made a video painting them like a really beautiful cream color. Well, I sanded it down but like I kind of thought, let's keep it more rustic. And I didn't sand it like exactly down to the grain, like the actual wood. Some places were just kind of roughly sanded. And then I used Dixie Belle's stain, and it turned out to be like a lavender color with pink and cream, and I think it would have been way different if I had actually used a real stain.
Yeah.
Because this one's not as strong, you know? It's doesn't have as many chemicals as actual stain.
I kind of like the color.
You liked it, and I have so much color in the living room, so I feel like it was just too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Way safer. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm probably gonna sand the tops and stain it walnut because I don't like how.
So it's ongoing.
It's funny because it reminds me of Becky, my sister-in-law, my brother's wife. I think she's painted her dining room like 12 different times. It's probably exaggerating, but she's changed her mind and painted over it, which I love that. I like when people are like, oh, I don't like how this is, let's change it up a little bit. And that's how I grew up, because my mom always would change rooms up a little bit and change the color, furniture if she could. And yeah, I'm trying to think of what I'm excited to do the buffet.
Yeah.
That's gonna look really cool. I just don't know if I should stain it a light color. We have a 3-door garage.
Yeah.
One corner has already some shelving there.
Which needs to come out.
It needs to come out. There's like, it's really bad.
The wall's like throwing up insulation.
Yeah. So we have to fix that up, and Andrew wants to help me make it into this like furniture flipping studio type thing.
Yeah,
right?
let's go.
Yeah, that's what it is, like a workshop he called it. But that'll be good for making videos.
Yeah.
Because then everything's there. I don't have to worry about it. It would be nice if we could eventually put like insulation in there and put heating and cooling too.
Yeah. For
that purpose. But that's what we want to do eventually, which is exciting. But it's gonna be a while from now, because we have to focus on like the basement, the backyard, and the garden for now, because all the storage that we have has to go to the basement. And it's like filthy right now. It's still filthy from when my dad tore down the walls.
Yeah.
There's like an accumulation of dust and dirt and everything from the construction.
Yummy.
It's good times. Yeah. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching, and thank you for meeting my wonderful husband. He's awesome. Yeah. And I hope you guys like him as much as I do. Maybe not as much, but
Wow.
thank you for watching. I hope that you like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Share this video with someone you think would enjoy. And I hope to see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.